The season 4 teaser trailer of From is finally here. Let's meticulously examine and discuss what we can conclude from the shots that we have been given. Based on the information that we have, I'm willing to conclude that we will not be having the dreaded time jump in the season 4 premiere of From. Fans have often been frustrated to find the premiere episode of the past seasons has excluded us from the fun and jumped ahead in time, leaving us to wonder what exactly we missed out on. But not this one. As the young Kui children would say, the answers to the teaser are at the finale. Now, let's collectively uncui what happened in the finale and compare that to the teaser trailer. In the finale, Sarah had just finished up torturing Elgin in order to get Fatima's location. Elgin was left without an eye and a new appreciation for seeing the red flags in the next angel he meets. We can see in the teaser trailer that Christy is wearing the same red shirt and hairstyle that she was wearing in the finale. At the corner of this image, we can see Elgin's bloodied hand and blue sweatshirt. Boyd, wearing the same clothes from the finale, is seen looking shocked at chaos erupting from what seems to be the middle of town, by the pool. Sarah also seems to be present, although she appears to have had enough time to change out of her torture skirt and cardigan set. Perhaps she understands that she's already the town's serial killer and doesn't need to add to the aesthetic. But as you guys know, baddies will be baddies. Now, we have another shot of Boyd being pulled by a spooky hand. I believe this to be Abby's hand, as Boyd in the past has had a pattern of visiting Abby's grave to talk to her and give her news about Ellis. Like when he was getting married and expecting. Boyd always removes his blazer and places it on the stone across Abby's grave, and then sits in front of the grave to talk to his beloved. It makes sense that Boyd would also talk to Abby about the horrific delivery of what was supposed to be their son's child. From has constantly used Abby to torture Boyd, and it would be fitting that that pattern continues in season 4. In the teaser, we see Jade looking out in disbelief. I am concluding that this is the exact same day, as he appears to be wearing the same clothes that he was wearing in the season finale. I would conclude Julie and Ethan made their way back from the diner where they were discussing Julie's new story walking ability. Tabitha is seen running out of the house that they took over and stole from the Tien Cheng family, forcing Kenny into the wild life at Colony House. Tabitha is also wearing the same clothes from the finale and has the same scars on her face that she had at that time. I conclude that Tabitha left the woods with the melody of her no, no, no's and did what she does best. She ran away from accountability to hide under the covers at the Matthews house. Now, she in fact told Jim as her very last words,
"I need some time, honey."
She, like us, needed time away from Jim. Truly heartbreaking last words, as now she will have plenty of time away from poor dead Jim. So where does that leave us? Based on this teaser, I believe Tabby, Julie, and Ethan are at home when they hear that Jim is dead. They run out of the house and Jade sees the commotion from far away. We get a shot of Victor collapsing into a tree as Henry tries his very best to parent his 50-year-old toddler. Henry and Victor appear to be wearing the same clothes from the finale, but without their jackets. Perhaps Victor sneaked away to finish the job and chop down a tree. If he did, perhaps the boy in white wasn't so nice about it this time and made our poor Victor cry. We also get to see Donna out of her house of debauchery. She appears to be wearing completely different clothes from the finale. Therefore, I conclude her excursion to the Broken Totem Cannibal Village must be a different day. Now, we do have a behind-the-scenes photo of filming of season 4. This photo shows that she's using a cane. Perhaps she took a tumble during her excursion. Next, we see Boyd looking through binoculars from the porch at Colony House. I believe he is looking at our new arrival, Sophia, who appears to have gone through a fight with the monsters, as she seems to be sporting defensive wounds and injuries around her neck and in her face. Now, this would be very fitting as the season 4, episode 1 title is Arrival. The infamous man in yellow continues to taunt the residents of From, stating,
"What happens next is my favorite part."
Being that he is a brutal and violent man, this must signify that season 4 will be taking it to another level. He must be talking to Storywalker Julie, or Jim, as he lays agonizing from his wounds. This season will bring us even more horror and the answers that we have been begging for. But uncooey from Cult, because knowledge comes at a cost. Now, let me know your From season 4 predictions in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe to join the PM Philosophy from Cult, or we will be sending Sarah after you.